Okay.
Be every 10 seconds. Okay, so we're going to learn God So Loved the World by Sir John Stainer. And just before we even sing it, let's just look through it a little bit. I have a few things marked that you should pay attention to. First, on page 2, and on page 1, especially in the altos and tenors, there are a few accidentals, mostly half-step adjustments. So if you're thinking in the key of D minor, so sol becomes C. If you're thinking in B minor, it could be T leading to B, which would be Do. Also on page 2, in the second system, the fifth measure, the rhythm changes a little bit. So where we did have God so loved the world, now we add 16th notes. Dem the world, those should be crisp. Actually, could we all chant that? The second page, let's start the second system, and let's do that whole line from for God through condemn the world. For God sent his Son. One, ready, and
For God sent not his Son into the world to condemn the world.
Good. Good. So that's the hardest rhythmic part in here. For the most part, we move in unison rhythm. And then that same thing happens on page 3. And also on page 3, take a look at the last 2 bars of the first system. That instead of saved, that'll be saved. So just a note to watch that. And then we'll break before we go on to the next page. Okay, I'd like to run this. Let's use na instead of words for now. Let's just use na, and we'll run it. Should not perish, but have an everlasting life. Yeah, thank you. So the hardest part of that line will be that jump of a 7th on should not. So I would think do, mi, or not do, but the syllables. Me, re, and then come back down. Good, let's try it again. Same spot, that whosoever, sopranos and altos. Now with everyone. And you can sing out, because some of you had it, This is the spot where some of the accidentals come in. In the alto lines, you'll have an A sharp down the octave and then up. Let's try where we stopped in measure 24, and we'll go slowly. Still on na. So that's where the rhythm will come in. For, to, condemn, it'll be crisp. So we do it. And then watch, we do have a rest on the first beat. Okay, let's try it again. Chromatics. Yeah. So this is the rhythm. You can hear it. We get to repeat it a few times. Let's do the same spot. In basses, I'll do a better job of cueing you when you come in. So measure 24, please. It's so bad he walked out. Oh my God. Let's try it again. God so loved the world. Let's just do that much again. Basses, watch the top of the second page. Just watch the tuning. I would listen to the pitch with each other. Actually, just basses. Can we try the top of page 2? Should not perish.
Should not perish, should not perish, but have everlasting life.
Okay, that was much better. And then altos, the same thing. On the first page, I would watch the A sharp there as well. It's there, but just make sure you're listening to the other people in your section.
I'm sorry, where?
I'm sorry, on page 1 in the second system, gave his only begotten son. It's there, I would just watch a little for tuning. Just make sure you're listening. Good. Let's try it again. Let's back to page 1.
God so loved the world. God so loved the world that He gave His only begotten Son, that whoso believeth in Him should not perish, should not perish, but have everlasting life. For God sent not His Son into the world to condemn. God sent not His Son into the world to condemn the world, but that the world through Him might be saved. God so
Let's start that section. Let's start that section again. Could we have the pitches when we come back in? Yeah. Let's start there.
God so loved the world. God so loved the world that He gave His only begotten Son, that whoso believeth in Him should not perish, should not perish, but have everlasting life, everlasting life, everlasting, everlasting life. God so loved the world. God so loved the world. God so loved the world.
Yeah, very nice. You can sit down. Yeah, that sounds really great. And we ironed out most of the pitch discrepancies, which was really good too. And on page 3, thank you, is a very nice D at the end of world. And it reminded me to bring up consonants at the end of some words. So that was really exemplary, and I would just watch that you can do that each time. So every time you have world, so it's not whirl, God so loved the world. You know, it's like a hot tub. Maybe he liked it, I don't know. But I don't think that's what Stainer was, you know. I don't think that's what he meant. Could we run the second system, page 2, one more time? I'd still like to get the rhythm nice and crisp. Could we chant it one more time, actually? Everyone, even though basses aren't singing. Let's start at measure 24 and just chant that line. For God sent not his Son into the world to condemn the world. I think the rest of it is so nice that if we can make that just a little sharper, it makes a nice contrast. So let's try right there. 1, 2, 3.
For God sent not his Son into the world to condemn the world.
Yeah, perfect. So that's how it should be every time you sing it as well. That was perfect. Let's start there, measure 24, and then basses will make sure I cue you when you come in. And we'll sing it now.
3 minutes.
3 minutes? Okay. Thank you. Yeah, let's start it again. I'll give you one. I'm sorry. Measure 24 on page 2. No, you're fine. Okay, it's just one. Thank you.
For God sent not his Son into the world to condemn the world. God sent not his Son into the world to condemn the world, but that the world through him might be saved. God so loved the world. God so loved the world that he sent his only begotten Son, that whoso believeth in him should not perish, but have everlasting life, everlasting life, God so loved the world. God so loved the world. God so loved the world.
Hi, Xenia. You listen to this.
I'll
You
be
did
back
great.
to